early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the rampart we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Now I have the honor on talking to Colonel Lane Trosper. Lane, with the depths we're in, it's the delayed entry program. Can you just talk a little bit more about that to the fans who don't know what it is?
So absolutely. So this amazing group of young men and women here, fine young Americans, are in the delayed entry program. What that means is that they have committed to join the United States Air Force or Space Force, and they are either waiting to ship to basic military training, or they're waiting to book a job that then they will get a date that they will ship to basic military training.
And what made you want to join the Air Force yourself?
Well, it was quite a long time ago, but I did it really looking at the opportunities. And that was many years, but the reason I stayed was just the opportunity to work with this amazing team, and I get to serve my country. It's truly an honor and a privilege. And so you know, I can't imagine doing anything else. I'm truly blessed that I get to be here and share this moment with these folks.
Well, thank you for your service, and I'll let you take it away.
Absolutely, thank you very much. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do the oath of enlistment with these young folks here, and this is truly a momentous occasion because they are committing to serve their nation, and that is truly, it's a privilege, it's an honor, and I'm just so excited that, you know, for a guy like me that's been in for a long time, I know that there are incredible kids like this. I say kids because I'm so old, but amazing young people like this that are stepping up to serve their nation, and I am truly proud of them, and I want to thank all the parents out there, or friends or family or anybody that supported them in their life journey so far. You should be very proud of them. So with that, let's do the oath of enlistment. All right, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I'll obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations. Welcome to the Air Force. Absolutely. All right. Cool.
Everyone, give them another round of applause for all of our future men and women serving our country.
Okay, guys, let's meet our top 5. Well, these are our top 5 going into points tonight. In 5th place, on the number 3, Team LaValle Polaris out of Medford, Wisconsin, please welcome Adam Peterson. You know, he keeps getting faster and smoother as the night went on last night. Made some really, really good passes. Let's see what he has for us tonight.
Adam, you're now officially sitting in the top 5. What is your plan to stay there for the rest of the season?
Just run consistent like last night. The track is awesome here, huge track. We got a big crowd, so just gonna go out there and have some fun tonight.
Well, good luck to you.
Okay, and our 4th place in points right now is the number 31 Polaris out of Judnick Motorsports. Coming out of Sweden, Emil Haar. You know, Emil is our last year Pro Points champion. Had a little struggle last night, but you know, he's not one to give up. He is going to, he'll show us what he's got, and he's going to put that Polaris up front.
Emil, it was a little bit of a rough night last night, but everybody here knows that you're very resilient and you're able to get back on the horse. Just tell me what your plans for tonight are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get back up. Yesterday was rough. The time qualifying was not that good either, but yeah, we're gonna go for it tonight.
Well, good luck to you.
And our number 3, the number 727 out of Kylo Racing. He's our lone Arctic Cat in the pro class. Let's hear it for Jacob Yerk.
Jake, I know we didn't quite want to settle for 3rd place, but most would say it was a phenomenal night. What are you looking for tonight to even make it better and get yourself on the top step?
Oh, we just got to be aggressive, man. Qualifying, we didn't do the best, so we got a little bit of some adversity to overcome here. But just got to be aggressive in the opening laps, put ourselves in a good position, stay off the ground, and you know, should have come out pretty good.
Well, good luck to you, Jake.
Thanks.
And back on the Blair Morgan sled, just tell me, how has he kind of impacted your race career?
No, he have always been there, and he have always been coaching me together with my dad. And yeah, it have when you hear something from the Blair Morgan, it means a lot. And yeah, you're listening to say it like that. So yeah, it have been a fun, and yeah, he's a big star in the sport. So if not the biggest, so yeah, it have been awesome.
Well, good luck to you, and put his words to work.
And number 1 in points. This is our 2nd year in pro, the number 511 Ski-Doo from Warner Racing, Jordan LaBelle.
Jordan, being one of the youngest out on the track, but also being the points leader going into tonight, tell me how you're going to keep that points lead going into the rest of the season.
We're just trying to we're trying to get a good start and just get out there out front right away and just keep the pace to be out front all night.
Well, good luck to you tonight, Jordan.
Thank you.
Wow. Takes the whole shot. He got shot out of there like a rocket. Okay, a lot of action up front. Elias sitting in that second, and look at that, third spot. Hunter Patnode, as I say that, oh, Gustav Salston, big crash. Oh, wow, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he tried to make a last-ditch pass on the inside. I thought he was going to pull it off, but it did not work out. So we have Coney Cam out there.
We're going to get a little replay here, so pay attention to that gray Amsoil Ski-Doo.
Watch how he crosses up. Thought he was going to pull it off.
He got kicked. Somebody tapped the back of his sled, sent him flying. Unfortunate.
So back up front, we have Cody Cam.
Elias Ishwell sitting in that second. Har, Benham, Patno, that's our top 5. Look at Elias starting to make some moves. You better be careful, that's a yellow. Elias cannot make any kind of pass there. Ooh, goes for the triple. Can he get it done? He does. It looks like he's got the advantage on Cody Cam.
We'll see how it works out. Now that gravity cavity is nice and smooth at the bottom, so Elias should have no problem rocking through that one.
Yeah, Cody's gonna have a lot of company right now. Emo Har sitting in that third spot. He's seen this time and time again. Elias gets out front early. And Emo has to go searching for lines and try to find his old friend Elias.
Whoa, Har's getting a good kick there.
He sure is. Look at that. Ooh, who's that? Join the party, Dan Benham. Starting to mix it up with Emo Har, so he's sitting fourth. Where did he come from?
Yeah, he came shooting out of the back of the pack there. Like we said, he's going to get used to that sled shortly, Robbie, and he's going to be a contender.
Of course, he doesn't have a lot of time on that Ditch Witch Polaris K2 Motorsports snowmobile, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning lesson, but last night was definitely a learning lesson for him. So 3 Polarises running, 2, 3, 4. Elias out to the lead, 1.2 seconds, pay attention to that. That'll be our clicker. Can Cody Cam close in on our leader?
You know, and I'm looking back in there, Jacob Björk sitting back in 9, LaBelle back in 6, so these guys got to step it up if they're going to want a podium tonight.
And of course, our race winner from just the night ago, LaBelle, sitting 6. Like you said, that's definitely not ideal. Needs to make some moves early, but again, this track is so smooth right now. This is the one that the start matters so much. You need to get out early, or at least just clean. And I think you saw that with Gustav Salston. He was just trying to make something happen early because he knew how important it was.
So we're still sitting there with Ishmael out front, Cam, Har, and Benham. The number 8 of Patnode. You're going to start seeing him sneak into the picture here pretty quick.
Har is starting to find some lines and work some things around. Cody's just holding him up, maybe just a little bit.
Oh, did you see Benham with the triple going down that straightaway off the Airforce flyaway?
So he's searching, finding lines, and that's what we want to see.
He's working on Har right now. If he pulls that same line off on this next round, he's going to pass Har.
Yeah, it's definitely the battle right now, but look at that roost. That's the problem. You get in behind somebody along that long sweeper, and you just really can't see anything that's happening. So Dan's got to figure something out. He's got to get out of that roost, open up the track a little bit. But again...
Okay, well, watch this. Okay, now as you're coming around, the all signage. Okay, now we'll see how Benham does right here. If he can pull off that triple again.
So Har looking pretty good. Definitely not happy where he's at, though. He needs to make a move on Cody. And let's talk about Cody. He's having a great ride right now. Definitely a bounce back for the Judnick Motorsports Polaris team. Last night, both of these riders were tagged together in one of the chicane corners. Talked to the owner, Scott Judnick, today, and he was definitely not happy with how that turned out. So I'm sure they had some conversations.
Yeah, so we're looking at, well, 3.4 second lead right now that Elias has.
And Elias, being the great starter that he is, these first motos have been so good for him. He usually starts right in that top 3, goes to work, gets into the lead, and kind of just sets it on cruise control. And you can see he's definitely feeling better from last night. Like I mentioned earlier, feeling a little under the weather.
Hey, you see who's moving up there, Robbie? our number 511, LaBelle. He's in 5th right now. He is pushing up onto Benham.
So LaBelle doing some work.
Watch and see if he can put a couple of good laps together. He has made his way, and he's running pace with the front drivers right now.
Yeah, right now him and Emil Har are the fastest on the track. They're running a 43.8. So they are finding something. Of course, as I said, the track's going to change. It's going to move around a little bit. It's time for LaBelle to salvage what he can in this one. He needs to maybe find another. If he can get to the toe of Benham, he's right there. So he's got him in his sights, but he needs to make a pass. A lot easier said than done.
Yeah, he's working his way up. I've noticed Benham dropping back a little, and that might let LaBelle get a hold of him.
Yeah, and that's just little mistakes, really. They're going so fast. As I say that, look at the battle. It's starting to heat up for that second spot. Har.
Har just got his teammate. So now Har has set, with just under 2 minutes to go, Har's got a little bit of a challenge ahead of himself.
You're right, Fish. Minute 35 left in this race. 3.1 seconds is what the gap is for Har. Can he close that down? I think, if anything, just send a message to Elias. Get out there, try to get to the bumper, and just say, hey, and look at the line he's doing. He's missing all that rough stuff as he goes around that sweeper, and he makes up a ton of time. 1.3 seconds. Har.
He's cut that in half, yes. Now look at him. He's right on, like you say, show him a ski chip. Give him a little love tap.
I don't think he's worried about that. He's going to go win this thing right now. He just made up 3 seconds in that lap alone. So Emil Har is on the gas. He smells, a little blood in the water. He knows Elias isn't feeling that good, and he ran a 42.5. That was literally 2.5 seconds faster than Elias Ishwell that last lap.
Okay, here we're going to see it now. As they're coming around, coming up the start line here.
Yeah, pay attention.
Watch that line.
Yeah, he's way outside. Look at this. He's going to go blowing right by Elias. Unfortunately, Elias is just a sitting duck.
Elias is like, where did he just come from, right?
You bet. So Emil Har putting that outside line to work, goes all the way to the lead.
It's funny how nobody's hardly picked up on that line yet.
I watch Elias this lap around. I guarantee you he will definitely hit it. Did not see that coming. So Emil Har putting in one of those rides like I called earlier. I knew he would show up big. He always answers the bell. Has a bad night. Comes right back to it. Let's see Elias. Does he do it? No.
Elias still chooses to stay in the bumps.
I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked he didn't go for that line. It's less bumps too. It's a little easier. Reserve some energy.
Yeah, just look at the speed that carried through those triples.
So Emil Har sitting out to the lead. Elias Ishwell sitting in second. Cam, Benham, LaBelle.
And this is the last lap too there, Robbie.
This is right. Last lap. White flags flying. So LaBelle, can he get anything done? It doesn't look like it's going to happen. So Har with our lead. Gravity cavity, couple more corners, and he's going to take the checkers. Love this line. Just such a...
That is such a no-brainer.
Yeah. Emil Har going to take the checkers in our first round of the Triple Crown here in Canterbury. Elias Ishwell, Cody Cam going to round the podium.
Mr. Har is probably a little excited right now.
Well, I think he was unhappy with how last night went, and this is exactly how you fix that. Wins always fix everything. So, let's go have a little check-in with Taven Woody.
Emil, just 2 laps ago, you were sitting in the second place position. You were 3 seconds behind Elias. Then you were able to capitalize on him and gain 6 seconds on him within the last 2 laps. Just tell me how you're able to do it.
It's just about figure out the line. I used my corner speed and it worked today, I think. I hope it will keep working the whole night.
Well, hopefully. Good luck to you the rest of the night.
Yeah, what a fantastic race. Well, how about...
When the stakes are high, racers rely on proven products. If AMSOIL products are engineered for this kind of punishment, you can trust them in your garage. Shop by vehicle to find everything you need for your ride. Get the protection you demand and performance you deserve with fast, free shipping from amsoil.com.
Is this it?
This is it!
What moves you? Everyone's chasing different pins on the map, and while they may never catch them, it's the thrill of the chase that keeps you going each and every season. It's the evidence in every ride and the adventure in every story. So here's to the next chapter.
Hey, welcome back to AMSOIL Championship Snocross. I'm Jeff Fisher. My partner in crime tonight is Robbie Malinowski, former racer. Well, what do you think, Robbie? That was a pretty exciting race we just saw.
Yeah, that sure was a pretty exciting race. Emil Haar just showing everybody why he won that points championship last year, and that was quite the line. So creative, and it was like I think we said 2.5, 3 seconds a lap faster. Just that one little change, and literally it was a matter of 5 feet, moving 5 feet outside of that main rut, and it just it was the difference maker.
Well, and what surprised me is, I mean, these other racers are no dummies. I mean, and they weren't following his line. They got passed by it. So, I mean, maybe they didn't feel comfortable out at that spot. But
well, you always risk being like leaving the door open and letting somebody pass you. But as we're sitting here chatting away, look at this on the line. We've got our Anderson's Maple Syrup Pro Lite about to kick off, and the red backplate of the 96, Creighton Dillon, won last night, had a fantastic ride, looking great, kind of returned right back to where he left off from last year, and let's see if he can repeat that. But he's got some competition. That 119 there, Emil Mikkelsen has been fast, and in lap times this earlier today, him and Creighton were only a few tenths apart. So there is some competition knocking at the door. There's no way Creighton's going to let this go easy. It'll be interesting to see how it goes tonight.
No, I know, and this Pro Light class last night was so exciting. I mean, there wasn't a bad race. I mean, we talked about that later. Every single race was intense. And I'm looking at the names. We got Emil Mikkelsen. We have Drew Friedland on the 28 Ski-Doo. We got Dylan Rose. We got Hayden Meyer, Eric Downs. Our points leader, Creighton Dillon, and Brandon Nelson. All of those guys we've seen at one point running up front.
And Brandon Nelson being the rookie this year, and you can see the Snocross Racing Ski-Doo right there. Drew Freeland, he had a tough night last night. Him and Creighton Dillon kind of had a little battle back and forth. He took Creighton a little wide in one corner. Lap later, Creighton dumped him, and unfortunately Drew had to fight from the back of the pack after that. So it was exciting racing. I know Drew's not happy with that. Obviously, he's probably more just bummed on himself because it wasn't nothing dirty. It was just good heads-up racing. But unfortunately, he was the one on the losing end of it.
Yeah, this is our Anderson Maple Syrup Pro Light. This is round one, heat one, guys. Hey, and don't forget to sign up for text. You get a free gift through AMSOIL. Text Snocross to 267645, or just go down and visit the booth. We are going green. Starters orders. And there's that corduroy we talked about, Robbie.
That's right, the corduroy makes everything nice and smooth. Who's going to get this start their night off right? Ooh, it looked like hard to say just yet. Nicholson definitely looks like he's in the lead right now, and he does. He's going to take it. Looks like Nelson's sitting second. Oh, what happened to Mickelson? Something, how did that work out? Our new leader there, I think that's Meyer. He went off the course, so he's definitely not our leader right now. So, a little bit of confusion up front. Pay attention to the 57 of Nelson. He's gonna be second place, Freeland third, Downs, Dillon. That's gonna be our top 5.
You know, coming out of the gravity cavity, heading into that start straight. Yep, we're getting the black flag.
Yeah, they're gonna black flag him. I don't understand how he thought he could actually do what he was doing, but hey, whatever, you might as well try it.
Yeah, but you get a black flag, right?
But as I say that, getting back to the race lane, look at this. Creighton Dillon went from 5th all the way to 2nd, so the race is on, and these are the 2 riders that I was starting to focus in on. These were the fastest in practice. Oh, wow, Mickelson over-jumped that triple. Huge.
He just did the old woodpecker on the handlebars.
Oh,
like
man, he gave up a lot of time, though, right now. Look at Creighton is right there. He's going to be making the pass. He's not careful, so Creighton is looking frisky tonight. Looks like he might have it.
It's a big drag race to the finish line. As they go over the Absoil finish line,
wow, Mickelson
still has it.
He is sendy tonight. He is not afraid. Love to see this. He's got to clean this lineup, though. He cannot over-jump that triple fish. That is just way too much energy expended, and the chances of falling off is huge there. He cleans it up nice. Yeah, but look at Dillon on the outside.
Now they're going down into the gravity cavity. Now that outside lane is still pretty smooth.
Yeah, Creighton.
But Dillon made it stick.
Way too fast in the corners. You see how he slammed into that. No hesitation, jumped on it right away, takes the line away. And here's where Mickelson needs to find something. He needs to just go after it. Maybe he stays second in this heat, but show Creighton that you can run with them. Great ride by our rookie here too. Brandon Nelson running in 3rd, but look at this! As I see that, wow, he jumps onto the back of him, Creighton.
Well, that outside line is a little quicker, and you see Mickelson hitting that.
Yeah, definitely not intentional. Mickelson's lucky he didn't fall down on that one.
So he kind of over-jumped a little bit again there, which did slow him down, and that gave Dillon a little bit of breathing room.
So here we go. Creighton picking up where he left off. He didn't get the best of starts, but he does work early in these heat races. Gets himself to the front. It's kind of like a bloodhound. He sniffs out that lead pretty quickly. And here on our final lap.
You know, that 3 seconds, he, doubled his gap there pretty quick.
I like what I'm seeing out of the rookie, Nelson. He's hanging tough. He's right there.
Yeah, he's right on Mickelson. And depending how this... Well, Mickelson was much smoother right there, so he'll be all right.
Still good ride, picking up in a much better spot than where he was last night. He had such tough luck, so Brandon Nelson on that West Coast custom Ski-Doo putting in some good work. And checker flags are going to go for Creighton Dillon. He's going to take the first round win in our Anderson's Maple Syrup Pro Lite heat race 1, round 1.
Yeah, that was a pretty good race that they pulled off there.
Gonna do a little look back here, see what happens. Look at this. Okay, so he gets outside, stays a lot lower. Oh, and Creighton kind of drifted to the right there a little bit. Definitely didn't mean to. Obviously, that was very lucky on Creighton's behalf. I mean, being the points leader, having a ski come down
inside, yeah, India, and hello there.
Yeah, not cool.
So now we're round 1 in heat 2 of the Anderson Maple Syrup Pro Lite. Here we're going to be seeing Adam. But first we're going to take a little track maintenance, and we're going to take a quick break.
What moves you? Everyone's chasing different pins on the map. And while they may never catch them, it's the thrill of the chase that keeps you going each and every season. It's the evidence in every ride and the adventure in every story. So here's to the next chapter.
Some people tend to think that flat means dull, boring. But some people just don't understand what flat means. Some people never did 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. So yeah, the upgrades we brought to our 2025 models, well, they're just not for some people.
Every race is a test of performance. When the stakes are high, racers rely on proven products. If AMSOIL products are engineered for this kind of punishment, you can trust them in your garage. Shop by vehicle to find everything you need for your ride. Get the protection you demand and performance you deserve with fast, free shipping from AMSOIL.com.
Hey, welcome back to AMSOIL Championship Snocross. Jeff Fisher here with Robbie Malinowski, and we are just about to embark on our round 1, heat 2 of the Pro Lite, the Anderson Maple Syrup Pro Lite, that is. Lights are on. Looks like the starter's getting ready. Jackets are off, lights are on. Looks like they are ready to go, Robbie.
They sure are, and here's our breakdown. Anna Mashline, Anson Shield, Jeremy Bellew, Halen Chaperon, Gustav Solvensen, Bailey Forrest, and Dominic Hagman having some great runs last night, with Hagman running great in his heat races, and of course our second place finisher from last night, Anson Shield, having a great final last night. Can he repeat that? Ooh, we got some early movement. Somebody's going to be getting docked, I have a feeling. Oh wow, look at this. It is a battle up front early. Looks like the 54 of Chaperon is up front early. I wonder if he was the one that got a little trigger happy on that start line.
Well, we'll know in a second, won't we?
He sure will. Look at Anson Shield doing work early. He's not messing around. Last night, having a great run, like I said, in that final. He's looking to pick up where he left off, and looks like Ashline right there making the pass, and Anson as well. So
yeah, you look at Shield running the cool Airforce wrap that they put on the Shearing Motorsport sled.
yeah, definitely looking sporty with that Airforce wrap, being a big sponsor of that Steve Shearing Speed Sports team, making that Ski-Doo look good, but he's got a little work to do. Ooh, you see that? He kind of came to a stop there. The ski kind of caught a rut or an ice edge or something. So lots of action up front early. We got a yellow flag, somebody down. Not sure what's happening. That's definitely bunching these together. 122. Bellew going down.
Yeah, he's, we have Chaperon still in the lead with Ashline and Shield in tow. You know, 3.6, that's a pretty good gap already just in this couple laps.
Sure is, and that's what clear vision can do for you. So Anson actually struggled a little bit, dropped back down to 4th now, so looks like Solvensen has moved his way around him, and oh, Anson bobbles there. Not ideal. He needs to get back on that horse. Gets the triple in, but Chaperon, our leader, 3.6, like you said, over Ashline.
You know, he's already in and out of the gravity cavity, coming down the start straight.
Yeah, he's really stretching it out. Oh, as I say that, huge moment.
Luckily, he had a little bit of a gap there.
Yeah, he's lucky. He's gonna need it because he just used up a few of those seconds. And
yeah, that's gonna close up from our second place rider, Ashline, is gonna close that right up.
So Chaperon, ooh, over jumps that a little bit. He needs to clean that up a little bit. He's riding a little ragged with this lead that he has. Again, no lead is ever safe, especially in this class. The talent is so deep. All these riders are so good. Again, the biggest difference between this and a pro is not what you think. It's not the speed, it's more the consistency.
Now you think he's going to back her down just a little bit to make sure he stays nice and straight. You notice that?
He changed his line up there. He didn't go for the big triple. And
the final lap, and the Ashline is showing it. Shield moved up to third, so he's at least back on pace.
Yeah, Anson definitely cleaned up some lines. It looks like he's back on track. And see Chaperon looking around. I'm curious, after they get through this, what happened on that starting line. There was definitely some early moving. Not saying that anybody jumped, but sometimes if you hit that light just right, it almost looks like you jumped. And wonder if he was part of that culprit or not.
Yeah, you wonder what that felt. Well, see, now he's going out way outside.
So checkered flag, gonna go to Chaperon. Ashline gonna take that second spot. And it looks like Shield is gonna round your top three in our round one, heat 2. Pro Light, Anderson's Maple Syrup. And here's a little replay on that start. Oh, pass, what do we got here? Podium, and they should. That was pretty big, pretty impressive. So get back to
It's more peaked. You need to change some of the suspension around.
Yeah, you're always trying to find some sort of edge, and honestly, the best part is, or the best time.
Going to get this start, Robbie.
Well, we got two aces on this starting line right now. On the 33 of Evan Christian, he is my pick. He's been fast all night last night with his starts. Had a little misfortune in that final last night. He's going to want to correct that today, and it starts right now. Can he get it done? It looks like he's got the advantage on that inside. But look at Cam Cole, the rookie, launches to the lead. K2 Motorsports Polaris Racing, Cam Cole picking up right where he left off from last night.
You know, now Cam Cole's got to run like a chased rabbit now because he's got a bunch of dogs on his tail.
Yeah, but remember to breathe. That's one thing. As a rookie, everything's getting thrown at you so fast. And you look at that huge air, but you want to be able to breathe, relax, let this race come to you. Don't try to force anything. As I say that, Toby Posty starting to make a move here.
Yeah, Posey is just on a roll right now. He came through the pack pretty quick there.
He's opportunistic. Toby, once he is out front, or at least close to the front, he can run with anybody, and that's something that he's always shown. It's been the inconsistencies, the bad starts, everything else in the mix there that really suffers Toby or slows him down. So Toby having a great run, but sitting in that third, Evan Christian.
And then don't count out Archibald. He's right there. Her body is right on his tail. So right now, there is the top five are tight.
Of course, early in this heat race, it is a little closer than normal, but this is where you got to find the lines. Don't sit and follow. And as I say that, look at Archibald. He's not following, and he looks like he could get the pass. As I say that, he goes off the course. He had a little line going, though. I think Evan is lucky he jumped off the course.
Yeah, now you look at Cameron Cole. He's gapping just a little bit. 2.5 seconds almost.
Yeah, so Archibald's mistake falls him all the way back to 5th. So, unfortunate, trying to make a pass for 3rd, lands you in 5th. That's not what you want. And that's, like I said, the little mistakes in this class. A lot of little ones that cost dearly, and Cam Cole looking like a seasoned veteran out there. It's amazing what some good starts, some confidence, and obviously this crew is fired up. They seem to be having those machines working exceptional.
You know, you're watching Cameron Cole. You know, I don't want to jinx him, but I'm watching him. He's not making mistakes. He's riding smooth. He's not trying to overjump things. Well, as I say that, he's...
Yeah, you better just stop talking about that. You can't say that to him,
but he is looking smooth. He's
great recovery. He's right back in it. Takes a little look over his shoulder there. He knows he's got a little bit of breathing room. He can't hear anybody behind him. That's the big thing. These riders are going to be paying attention. They'll hear that sled kind of rev up if they're close. And a little battle back here. Her body. Looks like Nell Yu getting around her body. So he's moving up.
Yeah, her body's dropping back with, well, we still have Cameron Cole out front.
1 lap to go. So just piece this course together. You've done it for how many laps already, Cam? I'm pretty confident the way he's riding right now, the way that machine's working right now, he's gonna have this one in the bag, but you just never know. Still gotta cross your T's, dot your I's.
You know, you watch him here. He's not trying to force another triple. He's just trying to be smooth, keep it on the ground, and keep his momentum going. Now, as he's heading down to the gravity cavity, just watch how smooth he can be down through there. Nice.
Look at that.
Get a little radical there.
Yeah, I like that. That's when you know a rider's feeling good, when they start throwing a little flair. So Cam Cole gonna take the win in our round 3, or heat 3, sorry, round 1. Topi Posty, Evan Christian gonna round out the top 3.
So Ricky just keeps impressing us, Robbie.
Sure does, and we're gonna have a little replay.
Race is a test of performance. When the stakes are high, racers rely on proven products. If AMSOIL products are engineered for this kind of punishment, you can trust them in your garage. Shop by vehicle to find everything you need